What's up, guys? My name is Jellycut5 and welcome back to the penultimate episode of this Bayern Munich series. We are coming to a near end and we have got the second leg of the semi-final against AC Milan. It was a massive game in the first leg, so I'm expecting a huge one in the second. The lineup for this game: Diogo Costa in goal, Mickey van der Ven, Baku, De Ligt. We've also got Matty Cash as the right back. So we've got Baku on the left, Matty Cash on the right, Cruz, Fernandes and Musiala as your midfield three, with Carrasco, Richarlison and Kingsley Coman as the final three. Some probably would be looking at that lineup and questioning it, but due to fitness reasons we have had to alternate in the side. But we do have full trust in this side nevertheless, and we are going to crack on with things. 2 minutes in, straight off the kickoff, Coman finds Musiala. We're in on goal. It seems too good to be true, but it's not, because Musiala makes it 1-0 with inside 3 minutes. Brilliant stuff from the German. Honestly, that was an unbelievable goal from Jamal Musiala. Such a quick, in terms of the actual kickoff itself. We just pushed the ball straight up the pitch. We knew what we wanted to do. Kingsley Coman found the space. The gap was there, and we took it. And what a goal that was. With that goal, it makes it 1-0 on the night, but don't forget about the aggregate, so that makes it 3-2 on aggregate. So as things stands, we will be going through to the final. 37 minutes gone, and it calmed down after that really quick goal. Rafael Leao getting on the ball now, as you can see, and he's got a few options there, and Ramos is put there. He's also got Maldini, I'm pretty sure, but we intercept it really well. Richarlison making a bit of skill, and he isn't able to find Coman, and he puts ourselves in a really bad situation as AC Milan are through pretty much. Leon Bailey, he rockets it into the back of the net to make it 1-1 in this tie just before the restart. Really good stuff from the Jamaican. Lovely goal, and unfortunately it was just one of those where we lost the ball in the really bad position, and it seems to be that we really suffered. Second half now, and they're getting a really quick start as Leon Bailey goes forward, but we intercept with Baku making a 1-2, and he's going to make a run down that wing, receiving the ball with a Mickey van der Ven passing. Now Carrasco on the ball, and we've got a few people forward, but they've also got a lot of men back as Jamal Musiala goes off to one side and he can cross it. Richarlison there, and he heads it into the back of the net to make it 2-1 in this tie. The Brazilian wheels off away in celebration, the trademark celebration, as you all know, and a lovely goal from Richarlison. Simple but effective play. Musiala dinks it into the box, and he literally has no one around him, not marked whatsoever, and he can only but find the back of the net. 65 minutes gone now, and we're trying to build on this lead to see this game out. We don't want to be going into extra time or any of that. He's running out of fitness, but he's going to try his hardest, and he's literally held the ball for too long, it seems, and they do intercept from that. Tonali trying to pass the ball out really quickly, but De Ligt is really forward for whatever reason, but a brilliant interception nevertheless. Fernandes is in. He's going to cut inside, but he can't get the shot off as they clear their lines, and we try and intercept with De Ligt still a little bit forward. He intercepts the header, but it only goes far as Cancelo, as they try and build on this now. Sinisterra, the ex-Leeds man, passes it over to Sandro Tonali. Sandro Tonali's pretty much through. We're trying to cut across there, but unfortunately for us, he literally just gets the shot off with seconds, with Mickey van der Ven just so close to getting to that ball. 20 minutes left in this tie. We need some substitutions being made. Moise Kean coming on, Kai Havertz coming on, and we also make a substitution with Freiberger coming on and Molina going on to the right, switching Coman on to the left. 76 minutes gone, and we're literally nothing left in this tie really. It is a matter of fine margins as Baku drives into the box. He tries to kind of cross it in. It nearly looks like a chip more than anything, but nothing is created from that. They throw it out with Tamori Akanji, getting on the ball, originally passing the ball really far forward as Sinisterra's now got the options, and it's 4-on-2 as we stand. Matty Cash making himself big, and a great interception, and Molina's got the pace. He's also got the fitness. Also, he squares it to Kean to Havertz, and Havertz takes his time, but nevertheless finds the back of the net to make it 3-2 with 10 minutes gone. That makes it 5-4 on aggregate also. So this has been such a close affair between the two legs, and hopefully that will be the final goal we will see in this tie. Really good play from Molina to Kean, and Kean to Havertz, and he could only but put it into the back of the net with being one-on-one with the Frenchman. Lovely stuff from Kai Havertz, and a brilliant substitution, and definitely one that is changing the face of this game. We're trying to see things out now as they've got to throw in deep in our half, and they throw it into the box with Ramos picking it up. He passes it back to Hernandez, who can whip it in, and he does Molina originally. Not many people surrounding him, him as he's got time though, and it looks to be that this tie is actually going to go to extra time. Really unfortunate event, and it just seems to be that that's what it is going to be like, and we have to go into extra time. We didn't take our chances when we needed to, and unfortunately for us it is another twist of the tail, and we're going to have to be going into extra time. 95 minutes gone now, and we're in the first half of extra time as AC Milan look to build on that goal. We intercept lovely with Mickey van der Ven clearing his lines, and Kingsley Coman doesn't make the first time pass any better as we lose the ball in such a big area. Mickey van der Ven making himself really strong and clearing the ball eventually. It seems to be an array where it kept going into the box, but we make it count with this one now. Sidney Ryberger clearing his lines, and Kingsley Coman is making a bolt for it. It's pretty much 4-on-3s. He's got options. Fernandes is passing it back to Coman. Coman can whip it to Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, he hits the post, but it doesn't matter because Moise Kean is back on the rebound, and he goes and wheels off in celebration, and that could be the final goal that seals this tie in extra time. I never thought I would be saying it because it looked like to be that we was going to go over the line in normal time, but it seems to be now that we've made the difference in extra time. Really good pass to Bruno Fernandes, and unfortunately he isn't going to get the goal from that original shot. It was just lucky that it bounced out to Moise Kean. We're going to want to make a quick start and try and just final this game off. In all honesty, we don't want to be coming back at any point from when they score and go to penalties. We whip the ball in, and as you can see, Bruno Fernandes now gets his goal with a simple header. A really good one though. He's picked out perfectly from that cross, and a lovely goal from Bruno Fernandes. An unlikely person to be able to get a header, but it seems to be that he makes this one count, and this definitely, well, surely I'd like to say anyway, I know so many things have been happening in this tie, surely that kind of seals things and puts us through to the final. Brilliant cross from Molina, such a lovely cross, and he picks him out so well, and the keeper is getting absolutely nowhere near that. And I just don't know why we couldn't do this in normal time, because we definitely seem the superior team, that is for sure. 106 minutes gone, and they're trying to see if they can make any twist to the tail in any means possible, as Cancelo is now on the ball. Benacer finds a decent inroad. This is definitely an attack to worry about as they're passing it about to Intel in the box really calmly, and Sinistero does get the shot off, so he's definitely going to make this an interesting end to this tie. 7-6 on aggregate, 5-4 on the night. An unlikely goal kind of to be said, but it looks to be that they have made a mistake, and from a goal kick they make a complete cock up. And luckily for us, Molina is able to find the back of the net. Keane picks it up really well from the mistake. They didn't have any sort of chance. The men were completely caught out. They didn't know I was going to make the interception. Keane poses it square to Molina, and Molina finds the back of the net with the keeper completely dazed and throwing this one away. 6-4 it's going to be on the night, with an 8-6 on aggregate as we play the final minutes out, waiting for that final whistle to be blown. And there it is. That is going to be the final game of this semi-final, as the two legs have been played and we have been superior. The first leg being a draw, the second one being an absolute monumental game in terms of the goals, but we do get the better of AC Milan, and we are able to cruise on into the final. Simulation against FC Cologne being a 2-0 win, and I was really annoyed at this though, because if I actually played this game you would see the title being lifted. We have won the Bundesliga title. I think we won it time ago in all honesty with the amount of points we've been through, but we are going to bring you the final game of the Bundesliga season against Borussia Mönchengladbach, and it's going to be a wet one, that is to say the least. We're fielding a strong side. We want to have a kind of memorable last Bundesliga game, and this is going to be your team. Manuel Neuer has to be in goal for his last game for Bayern Munich. He is going to be retiring at the end of this save, with Van Dijk, De Ligt, Maserui and Cash just in front of him, with Pellegrini, Fernandes and Musiala as the midfield three, with Coman, Moise Kean and Lorente making up your final front three. Strong side. I wanted to include Neuer because he's been banging on about playing games, and I felt like it is definitely suited to play him in this tie. Last time he's going to be putting the captain's armband on as he watches his side go on. Jamal Musiala in the 4th minute is completely glided past the defenders. It hits the bar originally, trying to get the ball back into play, as Fernandes does eventually, but luckily for them the keeper makes a save and puts it out for a corner kick. Coman's going to be the one that's going to be on the corner, as we don't do anything originally, but Moise Kean it falls out to. We've got options there, but Lorente isn't able to find them. He does win the second ball from the interception. Coman can whip it in. He does that, and Jamal Musiala makes an acrobatic finish to make it 1-0 inside the 8th minute. Really good goal from Jamal Musiala. The way he gets his leg across from the kind of cross, really well executed, and you don't see goals like that very often, and that is coolly done as Jamal Musiala wheels away in celebration, and that puts us up 1-0 just inside 10 minutes. So good from the youngster, and he has been so important for this side as they go straight from the restart, and the Longstaff, the ex-Newcastle man, is completely done. Nothing could be done as he drives forward and he completely tears the defence about, looking like Lionel Messi in all honesty, and he gets a goal. I could only but clap that in all honesty. It was a brilliant goal from Longstaff, and he puts our defence to shame. 26 minutes gone and they're trying to build on that goal as they have a man down first of all, but they're not bothered as they push the ball forward. They put it into the box. Wolf on the ball now as he doesn't take the shot. I thought he would. He passes back to the original one that did actually put him in front of goal. He eventually gets the shot off with Manuel Neuer making a very good save, rolling back the years. A corner kick now, and we're going to try and clear this one and push the ball forward. We do clear it originally, but it only falls to a man in white as they push it back into the side of the pitch, looking for that inroad, and they don't actually cross it. Hermoso gets on the ball. Silias now, and Manuel Neuer makes another big save, keeping us in this tie. He eventually collects the ball from a loose shot, and that is the end of that attack. 32 minutes gone, and they're going pushing forward once again as we try and intercept, and we're getting stuck in there. Matty Cash a bit too much though as he looks to hit the deck straight away from that one, and the referee has to blow the whistle momentarily as he holds his knee, and Matty Cash looks to be the end of his season now, and a really unfortunate event where we've had such bad luck with these injuries. I was actually thinking about playing Matty Cash for one of the finals also, so not to be for Matty, and unfortunately for us that is him out of the game. We're going to make some substitutions. We have got Baku there on there, so we're going to make him as the right back, and that solves that issue. Really poor challenge, and I'm surprised to not see a yellow from that in all honesty. He falls badly, don't get me wrong, but he gets completely clattered at the same time. After that injury, we play it safe in all honesty, and we're now in the second half as Longstaff tries to get anything from that first half goal. He can't create it once again though as he loses the ball, and Lorente is now on the ball. He's got options, Moise Keane being one of them. He makes a run and he is onside, but he isn't found. Musiala again tries to find him, but it ricochets off the player and it finds Coman. Coman takes the dink into the box. Keane nails it down and he finds the back of the net. Such a cool goal. That was wicked from Moise Keane. The way he takes the ball down so calmly and he pushes the defender off only to go and celebrate. Wicked stuff from Moise Keane, and he is definitely, I can definitely say, even with the strikers that we have played with in this series, even Kylo Mwani being one of them, I feel like Keane has just edged it so much, and he's actually worse overall. I feel like he has been so good. Obviously I cannot say in terms of contrasting in terms of the Bundesliga and the La Liga, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like he has been far superior. As you can see on the screen, we're going to be facing Dortmund in the DFB Pokal, but it doesn't matter because we are still looking forward to this one. Moise Keane getting on the score sheet once again. He takes the ball down really well. He's got time and he does so well to be able to get that on his right and put it in the back of the net. But before I get interrupted by that one, as I say, confirmation of our finalist being Borussia Dortmund, and that is going to be a final to say the least. Substitutions now, Lorente coming off for Molina and Richarlison also coming on for Moise Keane, and the final substitutions of Ryberger and Kai Havertz also, as we go literally just seeing the game out now. It was a really good game in honesty. Borussia Mönchengladbach had a decent one themselves, but they weren't able to trouble me too much, and that is the end of that, and that is the final game of the season. Lovely stuff from us, and it's unfortunate we didn't play the last one to see us lift the trophy, but nevertheless we know that we've won this competition and we have done it in style. Such kind of prolific performances, one of them being Moise Keane. He has been such a star in this side. But that seals it for the Bundesliga, and now we have two finals to look forward to with the DFB Pokal and the Champions League also. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.